Dear child of faith, in just a few moments, a powerful blessing is about to be released over your life and your families. This is no ordinary moment. It's a time when the power of faith will show itself in ways beyond your imagination. Don't doubt what God can do for you and through you. Believe with all your heart as you watch this video. The victory you've been praying for is closer than you think. Get ready, because your breakthrough is within reach. Like this video if you believe in God. The moment has arrived for you to step into the blessings that have been prepared for you. Even in the midst of your toughest battles, God is still at work, weaving miracles into the fabric of your life. His presence is constant even when you can't see it. The challenges you face may seem overwhelming, but they are not greater than the power of God. It's important to remember that God's timing is perfect. He knows exactly what you need and when you need it. While you may feel that the struggles you're going through have no end, God is moving behind the scenes, orchestrating events in your favor. Your faith in Him is not in vain. Every prayer, every tear, and every moment of trust is known to God, and He is responding to your heart's desires. Type 1111 if you believe. The key to unlocking God's blessings lies in your willingness to open your heart fully to Him. It's in those quiet moments of surrender where you allow His word to seep into the deepest parts of your soul that you truly begin to see His wonders unfold. God's word is a powerful force, and when you receive it with an open heart, it has the power to transform your life in ways you never imagined. There are times when life seems to throw obstacles in your path, but these are not meant to break you. Rather, they are opportunities for God to demonstrate His strength in your life. The more you lean on Him during these difficult times, the more you will witness His miraculous works. His power is not limited by your circumstances. In fact, it often shines brightest in the darkest moments. God is always working even when you don't see immediate results. He never tires, and He never stops moving on your behalf. His love for you is relentless, and He is committed to fulfilling His promises in your life. As you continue to walk in faith, trusting in His word, you will see the fruits of your belief. Type 555 to claim it. It's essential to stay focused on God's promises, even when doubt tries to creep in. The enemy will try to distract you, to make you think that God has forgotten you, but this is far from the truth. God's word assures us that He will never leave us or forsake us. He is with you every step of the way, guiding you, protecting you, and providing for you. Your journey of faith is not without its trials, but it is through these trials that your faith is strengthened. Every challenge is an opportunity to deepen your relationship with God, to trust Him more fully, and to experience His grace in new and profound ways. The victories that await you are not just for your benefit, but they also serve as a testimony to others of God's goodness and power. As you claim the blessings that God has prepared for you, do so with a heart full of gratitude and expectation. Know that God has great things in store for you, and He is faithful to complete the good work He has begun in your life. The wonders He is working in your life right now are just the beginning of the incredible things He has planned for you. Keep your heart open to receive His word, for it is in His word that you will find the strength, guidance, and encouragement you need to keep moving forward. God is on your side, and with Him, nothing is impossible. The time has come for you to step into the fullness of what He has promised you. Embrace it with faith and watch as God's wonders unfold in your life. Type 777 to claim it. As you step into this new season of your life, it's crucial to understand the depth and breadth of God's promises. He has designed a path for you that is filled with purpose, peace, and abundance. But to fully walk in this divine plan, you must embrace the truth that God's timing is not our own. Often we become impatient, wondering when our breakthrough will arrive. We may even question whether God has heard our prayers. But rest assured, God's timing is always perfect, and His plans for you are far greater than anything you could imagine. God's promises are unshakable and eternal. They do not waver with the storms of life or fade away in the face of adversity. When God speaks a word over your life, it is established in heaven and earth. No force can stop His word from coming to pass. However, the key to seeing His promises manifest lies in your ability to trust Him completely, even when the path ahead is unclear. In moments of uncertainty, it's easy to become discouraged, but these are the times when your faith is most important. God's word tells us that faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. This means that even when you cannot see how things will work out, your faith is the assurance that God is already at work, bringing His plans to fruition. Share this video to your family member and friends. Consider the stories of those who have gone before you, individuals like Abraham, Moses, and David. Each of them faced seemingly insurmountable challenges, yet they held on to God's promises. Abraham waited many years for the son that God had promised him. Moses led the Israelites through the wilderness, trusting that God would bring them to the promised land. David, though anointed as king, had to endure years of hardship before he took the throne. In every case, their faith was tested, but God was faithful to His word. Your journey may be different, but the principle remains the same. God has given you promises, and He is faithful to fulfill them. But just like those who have gone before, you must walk in faith, trusting that God's timing and methods are perfect. There may be moments when the weight feels unbearable, but it is in these moments that God is building your character, strengthening your faith, and preparing you for the blessings to come. One of the most powerful aspects of faith is its ability to shift your perspective. When you choose to believe in God's promises despite the circumstances, you are aligning yourself with His divine will. This alignment opens the door for God to move in your life in miraculous ways. Faith is not just a passive belief, it is an active force that propels you toward God's best for your life. Type 1111 to claim it. As you continue on your journey, it's essential to stay connected to God's word. His word is a lamp unto your feet and a light unto your path. It will guide you, comfort you, and give you the wisdom you need to navigate life's challenges. Spend time in prayer, seeking God's presence and listening for His voice. He desires to communicate with you, to give you direction, and to reassure you of His love and care. In addition to prayer, surrounding yourself with a community of believers is vital. The journey of faith is not meant to be walked alone. God has placed people in your life to encourage you, to pray for you, and to support you as you pursue His promises. Lean on these relationships and allow others to speak life into your situation. Their testimonies of God's faithfulness can serve as a reminder that God is at work in your life as well. Type "I love God" in comments below. Another important aspect of walking in faith is to remain grateful. Gratitude shifts your focus from what you lack to what you have. It reminds you of all the ways God has already blessed you and prepares your heart to receive even more from Him. When you cultivate a heart of gratitude, you are opening the door for God to pour out His blessings upon you in abundance. In every situation, give thanks to God. Even when things don't seem to be going your way, remember that God is still in control. He is working all things together for your good, and He is leading you toward the fulfillment of His promises. A grateful heart is a magnet for miracles, as it draws you closer to God's presence and aligns you with His will. As you stand on the edge of your breakthrough, it's also important to guard your heart and mind against negativity. The enemy will try to plant seeds of doubt, fear, and unbelief, hoping to derail you from God's plan. But you must be vigilant, taking every thought captive and making it obedient to Christ. Speak life over your situation, declare God's promises, and refuse to give in to discouragement. The words you speak have power. They can either build up or tear down. Choose to speak words of faith, hope, and victory. When you align your words with God's promises, you are reinforcing His truth in your life and creating an atmosphere for miracles to occur. Your words are a reflection of your faith, so let them be filled with expectation and trust in God's goodness. Type 1111 if you believe in God. In this season, as you wait for God's promises to manifest, remember that He is faithful. He has not forgotten you, and He is not slow in keeping His promises. He is preparing you, refining you, and positioning you for the blessings that are on their way. The waiting period is not a waste. It is a time of growth, development, and deepening your relationship with God. Trust that God's timing is perfect. He knows the exact moment when your breakthrough will come, and when it does, it will exceed your expectations. His blessings will flow into your life in ways you never imagined, and His faithfulness will be evident for all to see. As you continue to walk in faith, keep your eyes fixed on Jesus, the author and finisher of your faith. He is leading you into a season of abundance, favor, and fulfillment. Finally, as you claim the promises of God, do so with boldness and confidence. You are a child of God, and He has given you the authority to speak His word and to walk in His blessings. Don't hold back. Step into the fullness of what God has for you. His plans for you are good, and His love for you is immeasurable. Embrace the journey, trust the process, and get ready for the incredible things God is about to do in your life. The time has come for you to receive all that God has promised. Let your faith rise and watch as God's wonders unfold before your eyes. Thank you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe the channel.